ruge, ruge, redimido ruge, defiende la verdad sin miedo, vamos y redimido no tengas miedo, tú sabes que yo ando contigo, redimido no tengas miedo, come on, come on. Desde el año 2000 estoy en el redil.
Hey guys, David Glenn of davidglennrecording.com, mixingvocals.com, and theproaudiofiles.com. I'm super excited to be back making tutorials. We've got one today. It's going to be kind of quick, but this is a creative touch that I gave the breaths for the artist Redimidos, and we just finished up his album. Go check that out on iTunes. Some incredible stuff there, and I'm going to hit play. And then we're going to show you briefly what I did, and hopefully it inspires you to maybe think outside the box with things like breaths or S's or any of that kind of stuff. So, here we go.
Tú sabes que yo ando contigo, redimido no tengas miedo, come on, come on. Hay mucha presión en la red, en la radio y la televisión. Decir lo que yo digo de la forma que lo digo no es muy bueno para la promoción. Hay una limitante, mi mensaje no le suena interesante. Pues como dijo una vez, todo lo ven al revés, de atrás para la...
Pretty sweet, right? So very basically, all I did was while I was going through and reducing the breaths with clip gain, I select them and just kind of drop those down, little keyboard shortcut, and make my way through this song to lower the breaths to a tolerable level. I felt like creatively those breaths gave a nice little pause in the track, and who knows, he may have intended for me to do something like this. I have no idea, but the beauty of technology, Redimidos speaks very little English, and I speak absolutely no Spanish. So we use email and translation to communicate. We made it through a whole record like that. It's absolutely incredible. But back to topic, I felt like creatively it could be something cool to do there. So I copied these breaths and a few more throughout the track down to their own track. I removed the lows from them, nothing fancy there. More on the Fabfilter Pro-Q 2 in a minute in another set of videos. But then I've got the Pro C. Shout out to Fabfilter on this one, just hitting it with some compression. And if you were lucky enough to catch my post or any of the posts on the plugin mix bundle, they recently sold their bundle for, I think it was like $50 for the entire batch, and I paid like $250 last year. So incredible plugins for the, not even just for the price. There's a couple of the plugs within their bundle that they could sell for more than the whole bundle themselves. But enough about that. I pulled that open, dialed in the preset for, it looks like the basic preset, and then I just tweaked it a little bit for the decay time, and actually I don't even know if I touched it much. Moving on from that, I've got the plugin mix Moogie filter. I did touch this one, pulled the blend back a little bit, and I liked what this was doing. So let's take a listen in solo to these breaths. Nice. Just kind of a quick blast of verb, a little verb splash on just the breaths. And that was it. So one more time in the track. You guys can see I was playing with those filters. Get creative. Sometimes I'll throw SansAmp. Love SansAmp. Any kind of saturation plugins. One knob is great for that. But in this case, I just kind of stopped at the third or fourth one. And one more time, let's hear it in the track.
Redimido no tengas miedo, come on, come on. Hay mucha presión en la red, en la radio y la televisión. Decir lo que yo digo de la forma que lo digo no es muy bueno para la promoción. Hay una limitante, mi mensaje no le suena interesante. Pues como dijo una vez, todo lo ven al revés.
Sweet. So I exaggerated it there at the end so you can hear it a little better. But man, I hope that inspires you to get creative with breaths, S's, anything that's kind of random within the vocal or music, and pull it to a new track. Treat it with something different and give a little creative splash to it. So don't forget davidglennrecording.com, mixingvocals.com, and the amazing theproaudiofiles.com. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Dale, dale, redimido, vale. Abre tu boca, ciñete y dale. Ruge, ruge, redimido, ruge. Defiende la verdad sin miedo, vamos y redimido, no tengas miedo. Tú sabes que yo